Welcome to a journey that will transform the way you navigate life. Today, we're diving into the concept of flow, not just as a state of heightened focus or productivity, but as a profound alignment with your higher purpose. Imagine a life where every step feels intentional, where challenges become exhilarating opportunities, and where time itself seems to dissolve as you immerse yourself fully in the present moment. For those of you seeking clarity, balance, and a deeper connection to your mission, flow is more than a tool, it's a way of being. It's about harnessing your unique gifts and stepping into your divine path with grace and power. Whether you're on a spiritual journey, striving for personal growth, or simply looking for more harmony in your day-to-day, this is your roadmap to finding that elusive state where everything feels just right. In this video, we'll explore what flow truly means and how it can elevate every aspect of your existence. Together, we'll uncover the secrets to aligning with your purpose, navigating life's challenges, and unlocking the limitless potential that lies within you. Along the way, you'll learn practical steps to cultivate this state of mind and heart so you can live with more focus, joy, and fulfillment. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand the essence of flow, but also how to make it a permanent part of your life. Ready to embark on this transformative journey? Let's dive in. Flow is the key to unlocking a life of purpose, clarity, and fulfillment. But before we can truly understand its transformative power, let's take a step back and explore what flow actually is and why it matters. At its core, flow is the state where your mind, body, and spirit align seamlessly with your actions. It's that magical feeling when time seems to melt away and you become completely absorbed in what you're doing. For some, this might happen while painting, writing, or solving a challenging problem. For others, it emerges in moments of deep meditation, athletic performance, or even everyday tasks like cooking or organizing. Regardless of the activity, the essence of flow is the same. It's a space where effort feels effortless and joy becomes a natural byproduct of the journey. But flow isn't just about feeling good. It's about creating a bridge between your inner self and the outer world, between your intentions and your actions. For those walking a spiritual path or pursuing a higher purpose, flow represents something even deeper, a connection to your divine calling. It's as if the universe whispers, yes, this is exactly where you're meant to be. So, how do we reach this state of flow? It starts with clarity of purpose. Imagine sailing across a vast ocean without a compass, uncertain of where you're headed. Every wave feels like an obstacle. Now, picture having a clear destination in mind. Suddenly, those same waves become opportunities to adjust your course and propel you forward. That's the power of clarity. When you know what you're aiming for, distractions fade away and your energy becomes laser-focused. Think about a time in your life when you felt deeply aligned with a goal. Perhaps it was pursuing a passion, supporting a loved one, or tackling a challenge that truly mattered to you. In those moments, didn't everything else seem to fade into the background? That's the clarity we're talking about, a sense of purpose so strong that it anchors you no matter what life throws your way. But clarity alone isn't enough. To sustain flow, you need focus. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. From endless notifications to the constant demands of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Focus is the antidote to this chaos. It's the ability to silence the noise and pour your energy into the present moment. And here's the secret. Focus isn't just about discipline, it's about desire. When you're genuinely passionate about something, focus comes naturally. Have you ever stayed up late working on a project you loved, only to realize hours had passed in what felt like minutes? That's the power of focused energy. For those seeking a deeper connection to their mission, focus becomes a spiritual practice, a way of aligning your inner and outer worlds. Let's pause here for a moment. Take a deep breath in and out. Reflect on this. What are the things in your life that light you up, that make you lose track of time? These are the activities that hold the key to unlocking your flow. And if you haven't discovered them yet, that's okay. This journey isn't about perfection, it's about exploration. Now, Let's talk about another fascinating aspect of flow: timelessness. Have you ever been so absorbed in an activity that you completely lost track of time? Hours felt like moments, and you were utterly immersed in the experience. This phenomenon isn't just psychological, it's spiritual. When you're in a state of flow, you transcend the limitations of the clock. You tap into a deeper rhythm, one that's not bound by deadlines or schedules, but guided by the natural ebb and flow of your energy. For those on a higher mission, this timelessness is more than a pleasant side effect. It's a glimpse into the eternal nature of your purpose. It's a reminder that when you're aligned with your true calling, the constraints of the physical world start to fade. You begin to operate from a space of infinite possibility, where creativity, intuition, and authenticity reign supreme. As we continue, remember that flow isn't something you achieve once and then keep forever. It's a dynamic state, one that requires constant adjustment and fine-tuning. Just like a musician tuning their instrument or an athlete refining their technique, you must stay open to feedback, both from within and from the world around you. This feedback is a gift, a guide that helps you stay on course. For example, imagine you're working toward a goal, but things don't seem to be flowing as smoothly as you'd hoped. Instead of getting frustrated, ask yourself, what is this experience trying to teach me? Is there a lesson here that I've been overlooking? Often, the answers lie not in pushing harder, but in stepping back, listening, and realigning with your intentions. Flow is a partnership between you and the universe. It's about trusting the process even when the path isn't clear. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and remembering that every setback is a stepping stone towards something greater. Are you starting to see how powerful this concept can be? Stay with me, because we're just getting started. In the next part, we'll dive deeper into the balance between challenge and skill, the sweet spot where flow thrives. We'll also explore how you can cultivate this balance in your own life, unlocking new levels of creativity, joy, and fulfillment. Flow is not just a state of being, it's a delicate balance. It emerges when your skills meet the right level of challenge, neither too easy to bore you nor too difficult to overwhelm you. This sweet spot is where the magic happens. Think of it like walking a tightrope. The balance is what keeps you moving forward, focused and exhilarated. Let's break this down with a relatable example. Imagine you're learning to play an instrument. At first, the simplest tunes might challenge you. Learning to place your fingers correctly, mastering basic rhythms. At this stage, you're building the foundation. If the tasks were too advanced, you'd likely feel frustrated and give up. If they were too simple, you'd lose interest. But when the challenge matches your growing skills, you hit that beautiful flow state where practice becomes play and time seems to disappear. This principle applies to every area of life. Whether you're pursuing a career, deepening your spiritual journey, or cultivating personal growth, finding the right balance is essential. Too much comfort leads to stagnation. Too much pressure leads to burnout. The key is to consistently stretch yourself just beyond your comfort zone, enough to spark growth, but not so much that you feel overwhelmed. But how do you find this balance in your own life? Start by assessing your current challenges. Are they aligned with your skills and interests? If not, what adjustments can you make? Sometimes, this means breaking big goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Other times, it's about seeking out new opportunities to challenge yourself in meaningful ways. For those on a spiritual journey, this balance holds a deeper significance. It's not just about achieving external success, but about aligning with your higher purpose. Every challenge you face is a chance to refine your abilities and grow into the person you're meant to be. It's a process of becoming, guided by the quiet wisdom of your soul. Now, let's talk about one of the most fascinating aspects of flow, how it transforms your perception of self. When you're deeply immersed in flow, something extraordinary happens. The boundaries of your identity start to dissolve. You're no longer thinking about yourself or how you appear to others. Instead, you're fully present, completely absorbed in the task at hand. This loss of self-consciousness is liberating. It allows you to tap into a wellspring of creativity and authenticity that might otherwise remain hidden. For those seeking to connect with their higher calling, this is a moment of profound alignment. It's as if the universe is working through you, expressing itself in a way that is uniquely yours. Think of a painter lost in their art, a musician immersed in their melody, or an athlete in the zone. In these moments, they're not just performing, they're embodying their purpose. The same is true for you. When you're in flow, you're not just doing your being, you're living as your truest, most authentic self. But let's pause for a moment of reflection. When was the last time you experienced this kind of transcendence? What were you doing? How did it feel? If it's been a while, don't worry. Flow isn't a rare, elusive state reserved for a select few. It's something you can cultivate intentionally and consistently. One way to do this is by setting aside regular time for activities that ignite your passion. These don't have to be grand or ambitious. Sometimes, the simplest tasks can lead to the deepest flow. Maybe it's journaling, gardening, or spending time in nature. Whatever it is, approach it with intention and an open heart. Let go of the need to be perfect or productive. Instead, focus on the experience itself. Another powerful tool for cultivating flow is mindfulness. By bringing your full attention to the present moment, you create the conditions for flow to emerge. This might mean practicing meditation, taking mindful breaths, or simply paying closer attention to your surroundings. The more you train your mind to focus, the easier it becomes to enter a state of flow. And let's not forget the role of feedback. As we discussed earlier, feedback is your guide, a compass that helps you stay aligned with your path. This doesn't just mean external feedback from others, although that can be valuable. It also means listening to your inner wisdom. What feels right? What doesn't? Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to make adjustments as you go. Finally, remember that flow isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about embracing the journey, even when it's messy or uncertain. Every step you take, every lesson you learn, brings you closer to the life you meant to live, so be patient with yourself. Celebrate your victories no matter how small. And most importantly, keep going. As we move forward, we'll explore how to make flow a way of life, not just something you experience occasionally, but a state you can return to again and again. We'll delve into the practical steps you can take to integrate flow into your daily routine so you can live with greater purpose, joy, and harmony. Stay with me, because the best is yet to come. Flow, when embraced as a way of life, transforms even the most mundane moments into something extraordinary. It's a shift in perspective, a way of seeing the world, not as a series of tasks to be completed, but as an ongoing dance of purpose and presence. This is where the magic truly happens, where flow becomes not just a state but a lifestyle. To integrate flow into your daily life, the first step is creating space. In our busy world, it's easy to fall into the trap of constant busyness, rushing from one obligation to the next. But flow doesn't thrive in chaos. It requires intention. Start by carving out moments of stillness in your day, even if it's just 5 minutes to breathe deeply, reflect, or simply be. These moments act as anchors, grounding you and opening the door to flow. Next, look for opportunities to align your daily actions with your higher purpose. This might sound like a lofty goal, but it's simpler than you think. Begin by asking yourself, how can I bring more intention and meaning to what I'm already doing? For instance, if you're cooking dinner, approach it as an act of love and nourishment, not just for your body, but for your soul. If you're working on a project, view it as a chance to express your creativity and contribute something valuable to the world. Here's the beauty of flow. It doesn't demand perfection. You don't need to overhaul your entire life or achieve some ideal state to experience it. All it takes is a shift in how you approach each moment, with presence, curiosity, and an open heart. Over time, these small shifts add up, creating a ripple effect that transforms not just your actions but your entire way of being. Let's explore another key aspect of living in flow: adaptability. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and staying in flow means learning to navigate them with grace. Think of a river winding its way through a landscape. It doesn't resist obstacles, it flows around them, finding new paths while staying true to its course. In the same way, embracing flow means being flexible and open to change, trusting that every detour has something to teach you. When challenges arise, instead of viewing them as setbacks, see them as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use it to refine my path? This mindset doesn't just help you stay in flow, it deepens it, connecting you more fully to your purpose. Another powerful way to cultivate flow is by focusing on what brings you joy. Joy is one of the most reliable indicators that you're aligned with your higher self. When you're doing something that lights you up, flow naturally follows. So take the time to explore your passions, even if they seem unrelated to your goals. Often, these moments of joy hold the key to unlocking your true potential. And let's not forget the role of gratitude. Gratitude shifts your perspective, helping you see the beauty and abundance in your life, even amidst challenges. It's a practice that keeps your heart open and your energy aligned with flow. Each day, take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for. Write it down, speak it aloud, or simply hold it in your mind. This simple practice has the power to transform your outlook and create a foundation for flow. As we continue, let's dive into a deeper layer of flow, the balance between growth and harmony. Remember, flow isn't about pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion or constantly striving for more. It's about finding that sweet spot where effort and ease coexist, where you're growing without sacrificing your well-being. This balance is especially important for those on a spiritual journey. Growth is essential. It's how we evolve, learn, and step into our higher selves. But it must be paired with harmony, a sense of inner peace that sustains us along the way. Without harmony, growth can feel like a never-ending race, leaving us drained and disconnected. And without growth, harmony can stagnate, keeping us stuck in our comfort zones. So, how do you cultivate this balance? It starts with self-awareness. Pay attention to how you're feeling, both physically and emotionally. Are you energized and inspired, or are you feeling stretched too thin? Are you challenging yourself in meaningful ways, or have you become complacent? By tuning into these signals, you can make adjustments to stay in alignment. Remember, flow is a partnership, a dance between you and the universe. It's about giving your best effort while trusting the process, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. It's about showing up fully, even when the path ahead isn't clear, and having faith that each step will reveal the next. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. What areas of your life feel most in flow right now? Where do you feel stuck or out of alignment? And what small steps can you take to bring more flow into these areas? These questions aren't just theoretical, they're practical tools for creating a life that feels purposeful and joyful. In the next section, we'll explore how to take everything we've discussed and apply it in a way that's both practical and transformative. Together, we'll uncover how to live in flow every day, turning even the simplest moments into opportunities for growth, connection, and alignment. Stay with me, there's more to come, and we're getting closer to the heart of this journey. As we move toward the heart of this journey, it's time to delve into how to make flow not just an occasional experience, but a guiding principle in your life. This means learning how to cultivate it intentionally no matter the circumstances. Imagine waking up every day with a sense of purpose, knowing that whatever comes your way, you have the tools to navigate it with grace and confidence. That's the power of living in flow. One of the most practical ways to anchor yourself in flow is by creating rituals. Rituals are intentional practices that help you align with your higher self and the energy of the universe. They don't have to be elaborate or time-consuming. Even simple acts like journaling in the morning, setting intentions for the day, or taking a mindful walk can serve as powerful rituals that ground you and open the door to flow. Consider this. How do you start your day? Is it rushed, filled with stress and distractions? Or do you take a moment to center yourself and connect with your purpose? Your morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. By beginning with intention, you create a foundation for flow to emerge naturally. Another essential element of living in flow is aligning your environment with your goals. Your surroundings have a profound impact on your state of mind. A cluttered, chaotic space can make it difficult to focus, while a clean, organized environment supports clarity and creativity. Take the time to assess your space. What changes can you make to create a more supportive atmosphere? Perhaps it's as simple as decluttering your desk, adding a plant to your workspace, or creating a dedicated area for reflection and mindfulness. Let's also talk about energy. Flow thrives when your energy is balanced, when you're neither drained nor overstimulated. To maintain this balance, it's crucial to prioritize self-care. This means honoring your physical, emotional, and spiritual needs. Are you getting enough rest? Are you nourishing your body with wholesome foods? Are you taking time to connect with loved ones and nurture your relationships? These are not just acts of care. They are acts of alignment that sustain your ability to live in flow. Now let's explore one of the most profound aspects of flow: its ability to connect us with something greater than ourselves. When you're fully immersed in flow, you're not just operating as an individual. You're tapping into a collective energy, a universal force that guides and supports you. This connection is what gives flow its transcendent quality, transforming ordinary moments into sacred experiences. For those on a spiritual journey, this connection is a reminder of your divine purpose. It's a call to trust in the process, even when the path ahead is unclear. Flow invites you to release the need for control and embrace the beauty of the unknown. It's an act of faith, a surrender to the wisdom of the universe. Think about a time when everything seemed to fall into place effortlessly. Perhaps it was a moment of serendipity where the right opportunities appeared at just the right time. These moments are not coincidences, they are manifestations of flow. They are a reminder that when you align with your purpose, the universe aligns with you. But flow isn't just about receiving, it's also about giving. When you're in flow, you're not only benefiting yourself, you're contributing to the world around you. Your actions, energy, and creativity ripple outward, inspiring and uplifting others. This is the essence of flow as a way of life. It's a cycle of giving and receiving, a dance of harmony and growth. As we near the conclusion of this journey, let's revisit the key principles we've explored. Flow is about clarity, knowing what you want and why it matters. It's about focus, channeling your energy into the present moment. It's about balance, finding the sweet spot between challenge and skill. And it's about adaptability, staying open to feedback and trusting the process. But most importantly, flow is about connection. It's about aligning with your higher self, your purpose, and the universe. It's about living in a way that feels authentic, meaningful, and joyful. So, how do you begin to embody these principles? Start small. Choose one area of your life where you'd like to experience more flow, and take a single step toward cultivating it. Maybe it's setting aside time for a passion project, creating a morning ritual, or simply practicing mindfulness during your daily activities. Whatever it is, approach it with intention and an open heart. Remember, flow is not a destination, it's a journey. It's not something you achieve and then forget about. It's something you nurture and grow with over time. Each moment offers a new opportunity to align with your purpose and step into the rhythm of flow. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. What resonates most with you? What steps will you take to bring more flow into your life? The answers to these questions are the seeds of transformation. Water them with your attention and care, and watch as they blossom into a life of greater purpose, joy, and connection. And there you have it, a roadmap to embracing flow and living a life aligned with your higher purpose. I hope this journey has inspired you to take the first steps toward a more meaningful, joyful, and connected existence. But don't let it stop here. There's so much more to discover. If you found this video insightful, I encourage you to check out our previous video, Unlock the Secret to Escaping Time and Space. Robert Monroe knew it. It dives even deeper into the mysteries of consciousness and how to transcend the limits of time and space. You won't want to miss it. Also, if this content resonates with you, Please take a moment to like the video, share it with someone who might benefit, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. Your engagement not only helps grow this community, but also supports the creation of more content like this. Thank you for being here, and remember, flow is always within your reach. Until next time, take care and stay aligned with your higher self. See you in the next video.